Yum Yum. Today we've got a nice little interesting show where we're going to cook some mini buffalo burgers with a bit of salad and also some beautiful bush tomatoes from bush tomato and mango chutney from Arnhem Land. We've got a beautiful little sample to whack on our burgers. Anyway, today we've got some very special guests who are family. We've got my girlfriend Leah and her mother Michelle and her auntie Sandra. Okay, just give a little wave to the camera and say g'day.
Hi.
Okay, now we'll get on with making our burgers. Michelle's just going to cook them burgers for us. Sandra's giving her a hand. You can just sit that on the bench, Sandra, until you're ready. It's going to take a while. Yeah. Okay, so you can hear the burgers sizzling away there. So those burgers are just nicely cooked on one side. That's probably only taken 2.5 minutes. So Michelle's just turning those over for us now. You can see they're lovely and brown. I'll just zoom in a bit for you. Lovely and brown. Okay, so they're probably another 2.5 minutes on the other side. And now we're just moving to Michelle's finished cooking those buffalo burgers actually. They're looking lovely, smelling beautiful. Just zoom in so you can see them. Alright, they're nice and cooked, so Michelle's going to put them on the plate for us. Now what we've got on our plate here is just a couple of pages of the newspaper. Just make sure it's nice and clean newspaper. Give it a quick dab on one side and then rest it on the other side. What you're doing there is just taking some of the excess oil off. Well, oil's bad for your heart, too much oil, so what we want to do is take some of the oil off before we eat it. That's great, Michelle, thank you very much.
Yum, yum.
Okay, so what we're doing now is we've got Michelle and Sandra. They're going to put together our little burgers. They're getting ready to put them together. They've got the meat there on the left. And we've got the buns. They're going to cut up an extra 3 buns. So just cut up. See, these are tiny little buns. They are called dinner rolls if you've got a bakery, one of the towns you can go to. They're just a little dinner roll, they're called. Okay, so we've cut those up. Now we've just got a little bit of lettuce we're going to whack into that bowl at the back there. Just a little bit of lettuce. Just breaking off some lettuce there. Chuck it in the bowl. Alright, and then on the bowl in the centre there you see on the cutting board we've got some tomato that Michelle's just sliced up and she's going to chuck in that bowl for us. So we've just got a nice little salad going there ready for our mini burgers. Okay, now what Michelle's going to do next is cut those buff burgers up. We're just going to cut each burger into 3 pieces. We've already cut one up there. Yep, just in the 3 pieces, Michelle. Thank you. Okay, so now we've cut up, we've got 6 pieces there cut up, ready for 6 buns. We're just going to come over to the buns. We're going to put a little bit of lettuce on first on each of the buns. Okay, so Michelle's put lettuce on each of those buns. Oh, that's looking just delish at the moment. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of chutney from Arnhem Land. We're going to put a little bit of that chutney and spread it on each one of the buns. Just on top of the bun and on top a little bit on top of the lettuce. So you see Michelle's got that beautiful chutney there it's a Arnhem Land based chutney with bush tomato and mango. We sourced it from Parap Fine Foods and Parap. So Michelle's just putting a bit of chutney in there on each one. Yep. And a bit on each one, and that'll just add a bit of spice to the flavour. A nice bit of spice. Not hot or anything, it's just nice and spicy. Nice fruity spice. And Leah's just giving Michelle a hand here. And Sandra's supervising, making sure there's no mistakes. Okay, so that's the last one. Michelle's just put a bit of that beautiful bush tomato and mango chutney on each one of those buns and lettuce. Now she's going to grab the meat, whack it on top of the lettuce. One little piece of meat for each of those little buns. The kids love this. Little mini burgers. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put a bit of cheese on a couple of those. Michelle's going to grab a bit of pineapple and break it up into the bowl. Or Sandra can do that. Just grab a little bit of pineapple out of the tin. Yep. Whack it on the burgers. So it's just a little bit of tin pineapple broken up. She's just whacking one on each little burger. That's just going to add that nice little tropical taste. You'll think you're in Hawaii. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to put a little bit of cheese on 3 of those burgers. Just 3 of those burgers, we're going to put a little bit of cheese over the top. So just break it a little bit up, whack it on top of 3. Just do 3 of the burgers. Yeah, that's great. We'll put a bit of tomato on, on top of the other 3. No, you don't have to worry about the cheese. Just put a bit of tomato on, and then the 3 at the back. So Sandra's just putting a bit of tomato there on top of the cheese and the burger, which is on top of lettuce and chutney. Bit of chutney on top of the bun. Oh, that looks delicious. All we need now is just a little bit of fried onion on that plate there. Just a little bit of fried onion. We're going to put on top. As you can see now, we've got Sandra and Michelle holding the finished little mini burgers. Don't they just look delicious? A beautiful meal for the family. Now what we've got here, just to finish it off, is some dinner rolls. We've got 6 dinner rolls you can get from any bakery. Now we've got beautiful buffalo burgers that we actually got today from Prep Butchers, Quality Meats. And we've also got beautiful little bush tomato and mango chutney that we got from Prep Fine Foods in Prep. And we've just chucked in a bit of salad. We've chucked in a bit of lettuce, a bit of fried onion, some beautiful cheese, a little bit of tomato, and the chutney on top. You couldn't ask for any more for a lovely little snack in the afternoon.